Hey, Monmouth, welcome. So yeah, Restream has started doing this disconnecting, and then reconnecting, and then disconnecting, and then reconnecting. So hopefully you don't have problems. I've got Discord open, so if there's a problem, let me know in Discord, I guess. Because most of the time it's fine, and then just suddenly it'll be like it's disconnected, and then suddenly it'll be back connected again. So I don't know what's going on with that. I kind of don't want to try to. I can choose a different server that the Restream service uses, but I don't want to exactly because each time I do start a new stream, I have to create a new Audacity URL and then wait. So, yeah, it's not a huge deal. You missed Decadence, and I know that's one you wanted to watch, but I'm 100%. It was only like 50 minutes long, 50 minutes long, not that long at all. So I am 100% fine if you want. Maybe like this coming Saturday, maybe I could replay Decadence and then we could continue on with something after that. That's fine with me if you want. Or you can watch the video, either way. I will say it is not all that well optimized. It was really like FPSs were down at like 20 or something for me. It was quite bad. And I tried adjusting all the settings that the game allowed me in game, and I could not find a good solution. So I just dealt with it. So no, overall, I mean, it was good. I definitely was not blown away. I don't think I was disappointed. The FPS was the only thing that bothered me really. The other stuff was fine. The FPS was, after playing for say 10 minutes or so, I was used to it enough that it wasn't so bad. It still, when I was trying to examine something, I'd find my mouse would jump. It didn't visibly jump, but it basically I'd move it, and instead of moving it this far that I thought, it moved like this far because of the FPS problem. So if you ever play it, just be aware of that. I don't know. I am interested though now. I want to look into it and see if there's some way you can knock the FPS or like raise the FPS amount. I was looking a little bit on Unreal 5, and I think there might be some resources, but I didn't want to take too much time on the stream today. So I just dealt with it. But I would be interested in looking and seeing if I can get the FPS under control. If I can manage to get the FPS under control, yeah, it was only 45, maybe 50 minutes long. It was super short. That's why we're going into Dreams in the Witch House now a little bit early, because the other one already was over. I started it like an hour and 5 minutes ago is when I started it. So it gives you an idea of how long ago it was and stuff. So anyway. Like I said, I'll see, because I am interested, because it seems like a good title if they could just get the FPS under control. So I think what I might do is I'll just look and see if there's some way, maybe through like a console command. I think Sillowell actually isn't back yet. He had to go to work, so he went to sleep a while ago. So he'll say hello when he's back. So I don't think you're gonna have a problem seeing that he's back, but I think he's away still right now. Anyway, so that's what's so I'm gonna look, because sometimes you may have done this before with other games, but sometimes you can run in Windows. You can run a console command, or possibly on a Mac too if you have a game that works with a Mac as well. I think you can run a console command to change what FPS is allowed and things like that. I'll have to play around with that and see what I can and can't do. Some of the stuff looked like it might have only been developer mode, which you cannot normally play a game in. So anyway, I'll look into it. I'll do some research to see if there's some way to work around it. And then if there is one, then I had enough fun with it, I'd be totally willing to replay it, maybe with the fixed FPS, and then you can see it live as well. But so your choice. You can either watch it just really soon, or you can wait and see if I figure it out. I'll let you know if I doesn't look like I'm not going to, if it looks like I'm not going to be able to figure out a solution, I'll let you know. But I'll also let you know if I find something that works. So, okay. So we're just starting this. I had started this, and then Restream, or my OBS software said, oh, it's just connecting, reconnecting. Weird thing kind of bothers me anyway. So we'll see. We're just going to go with the default on this. So, yeah. The existing save is an auto save it created when I started the game. So, I literally was like in the very first room. So, you are happy with the room? Everything is okay? Yes, I think so. Your aunt has paid the rent for the next 2 months. Your room will be cleaned and your firewood will be replenished on Mondays. There is also a mailbox in the lobby that is reserved for you. Okay, thanks. I think I'll manage here. If you have any questions, my room is next to the stairs. Just keep the noise down and follow the house rules. Excuse me, my first apartment. It's nothing to write home about, but I kind of like it. Well, I guess I should head out to the university, check my exam dates, and start to study. Or I could finally start to work on my theory paper. So interact, look, deselect an item. Okay. M map, T to do. Okay, so T is like your quest list, like a queue. Escape is the menu. Space is pause the game. Okay. Open the character bar, move the mouse cursor to the top of the screen. For more help, select which Opedia or controls in the game menu. Okay. Perfect. That's why it saved. Game save right there, the autosave. Okay, let's look at the papers. I'll take the theory papers with me. Now I can really start to work on my theory. I'm sure I'll find good source material. Oh, you know what? Gosh dang it. Hang on. Yes, I don't have it capturing the screen right now. So, of course, you're not seeing it. Hang on. Let's try this again for the third time. Okay, here we go. New game. Let's try this again. Continue. Yes. All right. We'll try one more time. So you are happy with your room. Everything is okay. Yes, I think so. Your aunt has paid the rent for the next 2 months. Your room will be cleaned and your firewood will be replenished on Mondays. There's also a mailbox in the lobby that is reserved for you. Okay, thanks. I think I'll manage here. If you have any questions, my room is next to the stairs. Just keep the noise down and follow the house rules. My first apartment. It's nothing to write home about, but I kind of like it. Well, I guess I should out to the university, check my exam dates, and start to study. Or I could finally start to work on my theory paper. Kara already went through these before. You don't need to see these. He just tells me like the controls. It's fine. Okay, papers. I'll take the theory papers with me. Now I can really start to work on my theory. I'm sure I'll find good source material in the Miskatonic University's library. Yeah, Miskatonic. I might even be able to study the rare special collection tomes. Yeah, so my brother did not remember whether this was or was not. This is apparent. I don't know if it's directly tied to things like Cthulhu, but this is tied to the city of Arkham, which is where a lot of the Lovecraftian, like the later kind of series, several Lovecraft stories all kind of orient is either Arkham or Innsmouth or kind of the towns and cities in that general vicinity. Innsmouth, so in the Sinking City, there's Oakmont, and I think Oakmont is one of Lovecraft's cities. And then you have Arkham, and then you have Innsmouth, and Innsmouth is more of a Innsmouth is so in the Sinking City, Oakmont is half flooding because there was a big flood that came in. Innsmouth, I think, is either entirely, no, I don't think it's entirely. Anyway, it's very much underwater. So the interface is ancient, but still pretty cool. Well, I mean, it's a point and click, right? They designed it this way on purpose, but yeah. This was like 2023, I think. This came out this year, I think. Called Scrum or something or other. Oh, I see. Yeah, the interface is ancient. Yeah, but the game came out this year, I think, or maybe last year. So they chose this on purpose. Probably they wanted to have it be a point and click, and they might have liked the style of things, although this is more detailed than that, but they might have liked the style of things like what the hell? What is the name of the game we played that had season 1 and season 2 that was a point and click? Why can I not think of the name? Holy crap, my brain is broken. Never played Maniac Mansion. I don't think I have, actually. Maybe I'll play that at some point. Aunt Margaret insisted that I put the portrait on display. But I might need this. I'll leave the frame where it is and just take the photograph. Oh, nice. Yeah, put a suggestion. I can always put it back if I change my mind. Put a suggestion in on Discord at some point if you would as well. That'd be nice. I lost 0.2 sanity for taking the portrait. Really? Okay. Maybe I don't want to take the portrait in future playthroughs. It's my wall calendar where I add all the upcoming events and dates. It's Monday, March 1st, 1929. I have no upcoming events. I don't know why the family portrait would cause you to lose your sanity. I don't want to take the frame with me. Okay. Math books. I'll be needing my math books. Or, there's a big rat hole in the wall. I hope it's uninhabited. I don't know if it's the same in Australia, but I think so. But in England, I know they call it maths. Your maths books. Because mathematics is the full word. And so they take that as a plural, so it's maths for the short. But in America, we take mathematics as the whole discipline of mathematics. There are individual mathematics within the discipline, but the whole, like trigonometry and some degree of physics and geometry and such, right? And what do you call it? Calculus and such, right? Algebra. But so those are all different individual mathematics. Each one is a mathematic, and so together they're the mathematics. But in America, we take that whole discipline of all the mathematics, learning them together as a single discipline. So we count it as one. So we say the math book versus maths books. That's why we do it. I'm not saying one's right, one's wrong, but maths, not math. Yeah, well, you say. I don't know if you do in Australia, but in England they say boot. I say trunk. They say bonnet. I say hood. So anyway, I guess this is where the firewood is stored. I'll take a few logs with me. Oh, fuel for the fire. I was hoping he'd push the chest in front of the rat hole or the mouse hole. But okay, that's fine, I suppose. Study table. Where should I start to study first? Or what should I start to study first? Loose term maths, specific and general applicable. Yep. Like I said, in America, we just regard it differently. We regard the whole discipline as one. It is what it is. I'm not going to start calling it maths with an S, and you're not going to start calling it math without an S. So it is what it is. Walter can use his table to study math, occult, exams, or chemistry. Use the correct book on the table to start studying. So this obviously is going to cost him sanity. I imagine these three are probably just going to increase knowledge or something. This will increase knowledge too, probably, but it'll lose sanity. I don't know if the others will lose sanity at all. Possibly chemistry, if you get into weird experiments, doing things with chemicals, maybe. I don't know. Another study location can be found at Miskatonic University.